Hey, Pat Rigsby here, and in this episode, I want to talk with you about how to succeed when you're not at your best. Let's get to it.
Welcome to the Fitness Business School podcast, the show for fitness business owners who want to grow their income, increase their impact, and improve their lifestyle. Be sure to listen till the end of this episode because we have a brand new special offer exclusive for listeners. So stay tuned.
So as I record this, I'm actually experiencing COVID, and it is, I tested positive a few days ago, and frankly, it's been very much like having a seasonal allergy and maybe just being tired and maybe not quite as focused or as, having extended periods of focus like I normally do. And I thought it would be useful if I talked briefly about how I'm trying to navigate that while moving my business forward, because this is coming on the heels of our family being away for a vacation in California and then being at a baseball tournament in Ohio and then turning back around and going on a vacation to Florida. So, I've had a pretty long window of time kind of being out of the office. And while I still worked on the business, I was kind of working half speed at most, probably even less than that. And, so as I came back, I was really motivated. I was really excited about, hey, let's get things rolling. Let's get things firing on all cylinders. Let's get poised to finish the year strong, which all are things that I'm still very excited about, but maybe don't have the same kind of capacity or focus that I would normally have to put this into action. So really the way that I've been approaching, the week or so that I've dealt with maybe not feeling my best is very much similar to the way that I approach work on vacation. I know a lot of people are complete shut it down folks on vacation and they don't do anything. And I'm just not that way. I love the business that I own. I love the clients that I serve. My wife works in the business and she's really excited about it. And she plays a really meaningful role. So it's not something that takes away from our time together. Frankly, it's fun for us to discuss it. But when I'm on vacation, I'll basically say, okay, I'm going to work for the first hour of the day before everybody else is moving around and doing their thing. And then Holly and I typically will go do a workout, take a walk, and then we'll get on with our day. But that first hour of the day, it's thinking in terms of, okay, what are the 1 to 3 most important things I need to get done today? And I see it like a little mini sprint. Okay, I've got this window of time. I've got an hour. So I need to be a realist about what I can get done in an hour. And that doesn't mean I'm going to finish a project all the time. Sometimes I've got a project that is a 3-hour project. Well, maybe I can allocate 30 minutes to it today. And I just need to stack up more of these 30-minute windows of time if I'm going to get this project done. So I look at what I consider the 1 to 3 most important things to get done. I put my head down and say, okay, here's the deadline. Here's the finish line. I'm going to kind of grind through it. Like if I'm not maybe sharp or feeling my best, like maybe I've felt for the past few days, or when we're on vacation, I'm really energized and inspired and motivated. And, usually that's maybe my favorite work environment for creativity, but the process is still really similar. Now, I'll lock in, I'll do the work, I'll make sure that I'm not being reactive to other things. I'll turn my phone off. I'll make sure that I'm not being reactive to social media. I may be posting something if I deem that that's important. I may be sending emails if I deem those are important, but I'm not being reactive to other people because I'm not trying to engage in some sort of interactive dialogue back and forth. So that's how I approach this. And frankly, that's what I've been doing for the last week when I've not been super sharp. I mean, there's still things that I need to get done. There are things that I need to move forward. I mean, is it going to be maybe the volume of progress that I'd like to make normally? No. And do I already have some obligations that I'm committed to? Of course, I've got, Zoom coaching sessions with clients. I'm recording this podcast right now because this is my scheduled recording day. I've got a couple coaching calls slated for later today. So these are obligations I already have. And then, basically I've got an hour window of time where I'm going to make sure that I'm moving forward on the other things that I deem most important. Now, if I feel good, if I feel energetic afterwards, if I go take a walk and all of a sudden I come back and I'm locked in, then sure, I'll do another 30 minutes or an hour. But the idea here is, not every day has to be, making massive leaps towards where you want to go. Some days it's just small steps. But as long as we don't fall off track, as long as we don't really kind of lose all of the momentum, then, man, we're still going to make progress. So that's how I approach it. Now, admittedly, if I felt really bad, if I felt much worse than I feel right now, I probably would just take a pause and not do anything and be at peace with that, knowing that I've worked hard to build systems that can operate without me. But right now, for the most part, I feel fine, maybe a little bit sluggish, the same way I would during any time of peak allergy season or something like that. So that's how I navigate it. So I just wanted to share that with you because there are plenty of times that we're not firing on all cylinders. There are plenty of times where we're distracted or maybe not doing our best. And I like the idea, almost like when the distraction thing comes, back when I would coach college baseball, I'd tell people, hey, when you walk across the line into practice, this has to be our number one priority. This has to be our number one focus. People are throwing balls around. People are hitting. It can be dangerous here if you're not locked in, if you're not focused. So all the other things that we have going on, we got to leave them on the other side of the white line for this short window of time. And the minute we cross back over that white line, those can be our top priority. And you've done everything that you need to do here. And this can be off your plate. But that's how I'm trying to approach this. And that might be a useful tip for you too.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Fitness Business School. Before you go, I have a quick announcement. When I first connect with a fitness business owner, they almost always ask me how they can grow, how they can accelerate their progress. Well, I have an exclusive offer for you, and it's going to help you do just that, to accelerate you building the business that you want to own, getting more clients, generating more revenue, increasing your income, improving your lifestyle. And as a listener of this show, you can test drive our ideal business accelerator coaching program for free. IBA is a one-of-a-kind program where you're going to get everything from done-for-you marketing tools and a level of coaching that's unmatched in our industry to getting actual direction on how to build the business that you want, a blueprint from where you are to where you want to be. So you're going to be able to attract those clients that you want to work with. You're going to be able to increase your income. You're going to be able to improve your lifestyle. And all of that is going to be more readily accessible to you than you ever thought possible, because we're going to give you every tool, template, ads, script, everything that you need, plus over 10 weekly live video coaching sessions to help you with everything from dialing in your ads to mastering your mindset. All of this is stuff that you get when you join the Ideal Business Accelerator. And to help you succeed, I'm going to do something that really is kind of unmatched in our industry. I'm going to let you test drive IBA at zero cost. If it delivers for you in the way that I know that it will, it's going to more than pay for itself and you're probably going to want to stay. But if not, no sweat. You're out nothing and you have a library of proven tools and resources to keep and to help you going forward. To take advantage of this special offer, just email me at pat@patrigsby.com and put test drive in the subject line and I'll get you all the details.